If I talk about what you just did, I have no proof of it, that when I'm talking you turn the computer off. I can tell you only one thing for sure. I have 3 days to be in charge of what you steal from me. 1344, 1685, 1689, and then what you steal from me, 1705, 1710, 1800, 1811, 1827, 1838, and then 1900, 1906, 1972, 2002, 2004. Now, I like to correct the video I post for the 1 or 2 friends I have in this account, but I have a lot of friends in my other account. I have more than 8 accounts in YouTube. For myself, 1929, gonna do 1958. Forky Nato was my account, what they block. Kolki Pone is my account. My I09, Anu 2134, S11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17K, that one they block. And then Never Again BC, and God is Dog, YES. Let me continue why I want to post this video. I was talking about they changed the time over here. They changed the time. Just I was checking my telephone and get the chance to find out. Through my phone, you can see different time. This is Brazil, showing the time. It is 17 minutes past 12 in the night. Brazil, Brazil, (17 minutes past 12), and then so if it's 17 minutes past 12 and I set my time here minus 5 hours, it's 5:26 now in Holland. Where I live, they messing with the clock. They break my door for 2 years. And when they finally came to fix it in June, man who fixed the glass in the door fixed it on the outside. He scraped the paint away and moved the glass, and then fixed the glass and then glue it from the outside. In the morning, when I don't sleep in the night, in the morning they put me in deep sleep most time. and then they open the glass, they enter my house. They changing my clock. The computer clock they can adjust. The electronic clock they can adjust. The telephone time they can adjust. But I have a clock in the toilet. They enter the house and they move the battery to stop the clock. And then they steal my money, 913 euro out of my bag. Last 7 years, when they know nobody can use me anymore, they could to steal every money I get every month from them. When they know every 3 months they give me money for the children, and if I get some money which is my own money, I don't buy shoe or other things, they access my house and then they steal it out of my bag. I don't have to call nobody over rights. They only lose their respect. They will never buy their respect from me, because the black girl should steal from them. They should not steal from me. So I'm trying to correct the time, because I was posting a video this afternoon talking about Brazil and 5 hours not yet. But I figured out what I say many times on video, that they change the clock, because most of the time I'm not sleeping. I can see how the daylight come on, and I can see the changing of the clock. I'm very conscious. Every half an hour I'm watching the clock, based on activity that is going on in the house when I'm awake. And if you're watching the clock and in no time you see the clock change over 6 hours, you're gonna know there is something wrong. Now, skip some conversation, and to make a long story short, 1996, when I came here, Sierra Leone time, West Africa, was 2 hours not yet. When it's 4 o'clock in Holland, it's just 2 o'clock in Sierra Leone. They managed to put 40 minutes. When the children was going to school, they have vacation time 1 hour ahead, 1 hour back. I was going to the tank station to buy a card. I forget my clock, but I did watch the street clock, what they have outside when I was going. They think I don't watch it. I went down to the tank station, and when I come back, it's 40 minutes out of the clock. It's like I said, I look at the time when I was leaving. They think I left my telephone in the house and my watch in the house. They thinking I don't watch the time when I was going. And I was right. Why I know that I was right? When I bring my daughter to school and I come home and I try to walk back to my daughter's school, I see people imitating me what I was doing 40 minutes later. I live in a two-man show. They're all actors, and it's so irritated. I don't like to go outside, because they're all fake people. They don't act like humans. Everything I do in one day, the next day they play back everything. I'm not joking. Everything I do the next day, they imitate me. So they are not real people. It's not coincidence that I get this attitude from them. There's a video made by them, Black Woman is God, and you have all these international people going to take sample. Someone hijacked me, someone know why I'm here. I'm the only black girl in the streets. More than 200 houses, I am the only black girl here. The only black girl. So, I figured out that December the 30th, 2014, they put 6 hours in the clock again. And now, 27th of August, they put 9 hours. And when they know I set my telephone to correct the time, I talk about that. And then when I was sleeping in the morning, they enter my house and pull the battery in the toilet, and then they reverse my toilet clock for extra 2 hours. Totally they take 19 hours. And now checking Brazil time with Holland time. It's not the whole country, it's just a place in Limburg. It's a place like Michael Jackson, Netherlands. It's like a bush, everywhere is a bush. And they have, only in the streets they have houses. It's a make-believe place, it's not real. Because in a long street they build houses. But when you go behind a house, it's just forest, nothing else. The last 19 years when I'm here, they build a lot of new things to distract that it's a city. But when you move from my house, you walk down the street, you see a lot of caravans. They have houses they can move away. They have things they can move away. So they're here on a mission. They take 2 of my children, and now their plan is to offload my feeling out of my body, and they wipe me off, and then they take my other 2 children. Today I'm 1034 days blocking. I believe that's my feelings, the only thing protecting me. I'm not afraid to die, but it's the only thing that still keeps me here. And no matter what happened, I rather die than allowing the system to pretend I never exist in this world.